What's your definition of God?
Oh my gosh. One of the blessings of going through my seminary was that it helped me to learn to live in the question. I don't have a definition of God. I don't want a definition of God. It's too, one of my favorite quotes by Joseph Campbell says that God is a metaphor for a mystery that transcends all understanding, human understanding. God is that sense of awe of the miracle of this planet, of life, of the universe. I mean, when you really get present and stop to think about that, if you really connect with the planet and the universe and whatever, it's how can you not have that sense of awe? And for me, that's really when I feel connected to the divine.
How about that? Nice. I'm gonna make a house.
God for me is the source of all life. It's not something that is sitting in a cloud. It's not something that can walk up to you except through me. So you and I are both expressions of God. We're the outward face of God, as is everything. Because God has the power behind all of life, and it's the source, creative force that we call love. That thing, when you feel that love, when your heart is open and you're just connected with somebody, that's God. All religions come from the truth. They all come from the source. And in my opinion, they're all speaking the same truth, and that is that we are all one. And we are all the love that is that oneness.
Were you raised any specific religion?
Oh yeah, definitely Christian. I believe in God. I just don't believe in man, that's all.
Oh, okay. What do you mean by that?
Well, I mean, like the difference between what God actually is, who God actually is, versus what man says he is.
I would have to say I have no idea, and for me to assume or presume that I know bothers me, so I can't go there. But I do feel there's an interconnectedness, spiritual element to life, a transcendent element. And I've had many, many people die in my life from AIDS or old age or cancer, and I don't feel they're in some place, but I do feel they're around, their energy's more around.
To me, it's a unified field of spirit and energy and possibility and potentiality. Millions of fireflies in Borneo meet, they're all blinking individually. By midnight, they're all blinking in sync. And so it's a powerful metaphor for how we can do this.
I felt like the Christian faith wasn't true to its original origins. The way that they practice, like, you're not supposed to be above the next person, and then all of a sudden I see another Christian pastor above his flock. Kind of made me feel a little disencouraged. My definition of God is anything that you believe in that does not bring harm to yourself or others. And most of it is just about, love and caring.
God. Oh God. Do I believe in God is a good question. I feel that the word itself is kind of like a dark shadow over mankind that can be very negative. I think it enslaves people. I think it brings out confusion and overcomplicates things that should be just natural and normal. And I think we don't need to mystify nature. And I think God can actually separate us from reality. Humans are struggling to eat. Not a lot of things we're doing are sustainable. And if we pray, it won't go away. We need to act. So in that way, I feel that God can be really dangerous.
I don't even like to use the term God, because I don't want to use the term that there is some singular entity that is, kind of in control of all of these spiritual forces. I believe more in just faith. Do you believe?